Alright guys, day 56, part 1. So in this video I want to talk about emoting while speaking. Now I know that some of you are interested in starting a personal brand, let it be through YouTube, through Twitter, through any kind of social media platform. I know this because the video that I put out detailing my plan to escape the 9 to 5 has gotten the most number of views on a long form video that my channel has gotten so far, which is 12 views. You know, I know that's not really a lot, but hey, it's progress, so I'll take it. Thank you for those of you who watched it. And so I thought I'd make this video talking about emoting while speaking and some of the things that you can do in order to basically improve how well what you're talking about is delivered, specifically if you're someone who's planning on starting a YouTube channel, for example, or possibly a podcast, right? This is even more important if you're not showing your face while you're producing this content the way I am. And so it's really, really crucial that people are not only able to understand what you're saying, but also understand the depth of it, understand when there's emphasis, understand what's really important, what's a joke, what's sarcastic. Basically, it needs to feel like you're having a conversation with your viewer. And that's something that I've picked up over these past couple of months creating content. Again, this is just my take on it. It's what I've learned, and I'm going to continue learning more as I continue to progress. So here's some of the things. Like, I'll just give you a quick rundown of some of the things that I picked up. First, be comfortable with pauses. Try not to use filler words. I know I probably sound like a hypocrite for saying that, because I do use filler words. I just did. I said but I said it again. Okay, wow. The point is, when you're speaking, the more comfortable you are with pauses, with times when you're not speaking during the conversation, the more confident you come across as, the more sure you seem of yourself and what it is that you're presenting on. Even right now, it's something that I'm constantly working on. You guys hear me use filler words quite often. Of course, you don't hear them in the long form videos or in my shorts, because those are all scripted. But for these videos specifically, since I don't use a script, I just come up with something off the top of my head and I start recording and I speak about it, basically speaking about what's on my mind. So these aren't planned at all, and you can probably tell that as a result of me mentioning that stuttering isn't the best thing for presenting your content, I've stopped using filler words while speaking. Right now, I'm getting more comfortable with the pauses. So even though the tempo at which I'm speaking isn't as continuous as it would be if I used filler words, even though there are pauses in between, those might seem like things that disrupt your flow. They might make you uncomfortable, especially for speaking in a large public setting. But the more comfortable you are with those pauses, the more confident you will come across by far, without a doubt. And I know, again, a lot of you guys are, well, guys, so it's a bonus. If you're speaking to a girl and you're comfortable with these pauses, it shows that you're very confident in your ability to hold and maintain a conversation. It kind of shows that you're not afraid of the conversation going silent, that you don't have anything to prove, that you're not there to impress her or whatever it may be. So that's the thing. Another thing that I picked up is smiling while you speak, actually. Hold on, I will get into it as soon as these cars leave. There's a couple cars coming up in the background. I do apologize for the background noise. Unfortunately, I am still stuck recording outdoors. So yeah. Now the second thing that I picked up is smiling while you speak. What does this do? Well, it comes out in your voice, right? When people are training sales reps at companies, they teach the sales reps to put on a smile even while they're just talking over the phone, even if it's not a video call, because it comes out in your voice. There's a difference between the way I'm speaking now, and there's a difference between the way I'm speaking now. You could probably tell that the second time I said there's a difference in the way I'm speaking now, that line specifically, that there was definitely more emotion. sorry, another car. That there was, you could probably tell the second time that I said it, that there was more emotion, that there was more enthusiasm, that there was more excitement behind my voice. The only difference that was there, the only change that I made was that I smiled while saying that. And so if you want to portray your excitement, your enthusiasm when you're speaking about something, just smile and say it. It will come out in your voice. I've tried it in multiple videos. I just tried it in front of you guys, and clearly it works. It's something that I picked up from Ryan Serhant, by the way. If you guys want to learn how to sell, you gotta check that man. You have got to check his content out. Him, Alex Ramosi, and a couple of other guys are the main ones that are the people that I'm mainly learning sales from. Also, reading How to Win Friends and Influence People multiple times, it really does help. I actually listen to a summarized version of the audiobook periodically, so, and I implement what I learn immediately, so there's that. The third thing that I've picked up from trying to improve my presentation, my speaking skills, is avoiding monotony, right? You want to change up the pace while you're speaking. You don't want to sound like a robot reading a transcript, right? That's really boring, that's really dry and dull. It's not going to generate any excitement. It's not going to stimulate any kind of emotional response from the people you're speaking to, from the audience that you're presenting to. So you want to keep changing the pace. You want to change your tonality. You want to change the pace at which you talk. You want to change the tempo. Maybe you want to change how often you smile. Maybe you want to switch it out in between. Maybe you want to put on a sad face while you're speaking. Maybe you want to lower your voice while you're speaking. Maybe you want to have a slightly squeaky, high-pitched voice while you're speaking. The point is this ever-changing modulation of your voice, this changing of the way you're speaking, the way you're presenting. Even if you're producing a video, for example, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the intros to my videos tend to be a lot faster than the middle part of the video. That's because I'm changing the pace. I'm doing it on purpose because it improves engagement. It keeps viewers engaged with the content that I put out there, and it improves the likelihood of them watching the video all the way until the end. So monotony is boring, it's dull, try to avoid it while you're presenting. So anyways, another car, sorry. So anyways, that's what I've learned so far. There are a couple of other things probably stuck somewhere in my head, but for now, that's all I've got. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.